Sis! Tail! Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there. Bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. That's it. I won't let things go the way you expect them to. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we are off for quite possibly the finale of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. We have done everything possible in Termina. We have reunited Andrew and Cafe twice over, along with ending the mayor's argument early, delivering priority milk to Madame Aroma, mystery milk to Gorman, and protecting Cremia from bandits. And we got a big hug in return. As you may have noticed, light arrows do nothing to the Skull Kid. That mask is rock solid and it's blocking everything. It's also blocked our transformation masks, so I can't use the boomerangs. It's the end. The moon is falling, but despite rewinding, we have all boss remains, marking our proof that we have dispelled the curses spread across the four compass directions. So, it is now time to do what Tail had mentioned since our first attempt and just now. The four who are there, bring them here. It stopped. We did it! It stopped! Sis! Tail! Good, we made it in time. The giant's call worked on the Skull Kid. Hey, Skull Kid, do you realise what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't be too hard on the Skull Kid. Tail, why are you protecting him? Aren't you mad at him for hitting you so much? He was lonely, the Skull Kid. He was trying to destroy everything around him. That's not the same as a lonely child. We can't allow that. The power of the mask made him do it. It was too much for the Skull Kid to handle. It's 'cause he doesn't know his place. On top of having a weak will and no strength of heart, he's a fool.
Certainly. Had far too many weaknesses to use my power.
Yes, that's right, admit your stupidity. Huh? Uh-oh.
A puppet that can no longer be used as mere garbage. This puppet's role has just ended.
It can't be. Then the moon? He's just been inhaled. That's nightmare fuel beyond belief.
I shall consume everything.
They're struggling! Where? This isn't good! Let's go back, hurry, the Song of Time! I mean... Ah, no. You gotta be kidding. Don't tell me you're going up there. I won't do it. I'm staying with Tail. You go by yourself. Rude? Literally, we are right here. What are we going to do if we win one time? It's going to be the same thing. This is as far as we've gotten, and we can't do anything else. I don't even think I can slap on the Giant's mask or knock me head out. I'll go. What? What are you saying, Tail? Is something wrong with you? I don't want to always be running away. If only I'd been stronger, the Skull Kid wouldn't have... I understand. I'll go. After all this time, Tail, you got really stubborn. It's like someone else I know. Was that a jip? You know, you guys really are stupid. Stupid encourages something different! We're going up!
Well,
sorry about that. I thought I switched games and consoles somehow. But yeah, we were in the moon. I actually tried to turn the camera with the nub, but I need to actually move a little bit. But yeah, big old tree on a hill in a very nice, beautiful, like, garden-like area. Sprawling field. Awesome lens flare. Oddly peaceful, but the moon is still falling. You can feel the quakes. In fact, if you go to the edges here, because it isn't actually expansive, there is an invisible wall. And sometimes you can hear the giants struggling. I mean, they definitely are, because this place is still being shaken, but they are holding it in place. Why is this the inside of the moon? It's unsettling despite its peaceful appearance. I think it was said in an interview that this would have been like the most jarring, most unsettling thing, especially after seeing the moon like that before you hop in. And that's the idea. It's supposed to be unsettling. It's supposed to be like the calm before the storm, in a way. Like, you've prevented, well, temporarily, the ending of the world. And now you're about to face off, but... for some reason we've got a bunch of kids running around wearing the boss remains, but we have the boss remains. They haven't gone anywhere. I still have the room key. Oh, there's Majora's mask, or Majora. Also a save statue here in the 3DS version, so you can save right before you go. By the way, nothing's stopping you from still playing the Song of Time now and just going back. You can do that. So... got Dolwa, we got Goat. There's Yorg. That's Twin Mold. Hello. Will you play with me? Not at the moment. Kind of just chilling here at the moment. You're a boring kid. Rude? I might want to have the utmost of fun. What are you skulking around for? Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You, too. Will you be a mask salesman? I mean, I do have masks. Then I'll play with you. So the masks. Give me some. We have a unique expanded menu showing all of our masks, and I have put them all in the correct spot. Yeah, for some reason I had the Giant's mask in the wrong spot. For some reason it's just my brain think transformation. But yeah, we have all but one mask missing. In fact, we're still missing a hard container, but these guys want our masks, and to be fair, a lot of these masks don't have a lot of use, which is why I don't tend to use them in combat. The only one with combat utility is probably the blast mask. Bunny Hood's just essential, so there's no way we're getting rid of that. But, I mean, don't really need the postman's hat. You can have that, I guess. Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. Let's play. Alright. I'll hide. This is very swamp-like. I mean, it was the old doll wearing mask kid, so... And a bunch of gossip stones. I'm not going to be checking every gossip stone with the Mask of Truth, and you can go through the whole thing with the Mask of Truth, but they basically just give you tips on where to find every mask. Speaking of which, I need the Deco mask. We also have a portal if we just want to leave, but we don't really want to be doing that. We want to actually commit, and I pressed X because I'm an idiot. That was on a touchscreen button. Right, so the key is to obviously make our way across with our deco flowers. Propel ourselves across, and not get hit by those spikes or void out. Thankfully, we don't take damage if we void out. We just go back to the start of the entire room. Can I make this? Nope, I did not borrow. As you saw there, actually, I didn't even take damage from the spikes. And again, that could just be the defense, but... I don't know. It applies. Remember in the 3D version as well, when you're hovering around, you can hold the R button to look directly below you. In fact, I'm going to just do this and then stay around here for a moment. That'll do. And I timed that wrong again. This is... I mean, to be fair, that was the exact same spot that I felt last time, so maybe I should have learned my lesson, but it's not too big of a room, honestly. Right, let's be a little bit smarter here and just glide onto this. And I'm just going to do it the way that I normally do it. Not actually that many differences of the 3DS version to the N64 version. If you would believe, we're still not done, but there is not that many differences left. So we've still got a little bit to go. I'm going to go around it, then drop in. There we go. We want the yellow one. The other side of this platform has a normal one. So we want to launch ourselves up this way and head into this corner. And there's a heart piece! We're not done! Maybe each one of these kids' hiding spot has the last 4 heart pieces. Yeah, inside the moon. This is our final dungeon. Truly. And the boss is Majora's Mask. Right, so what we want to do now is get the yellow one again. Gonna have to go over the spikes this time in order to nail this. I'll do it. I almost did not time that well because the drop was a little bit more than I thought. Ever so slightly underestimated that, I guess. Underestimated the time I would need. Alright, we made it! Not much hell. Oh god, these blocks are creepy looking. And then again, what else is new? Everything's a bit unsettling here. That mask. Take it off. Okay. Clearly doesn't like the transformation masks. In fact... You found me. Hey, I want more masks. Notice when we're in this menu, the transformation masks are grayed out. They really do not like the transformation masks. And let's be honest here, the Deku Butler's son, the Darmani and Mikau, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't appreciate being traded away either. Then again, all these masks were given to us out of gratitude, so... feels a bit bad giving them away as well. But... we gotta do it. And the all-night mask is more of a torture device than anything else. That was actually probably the only one that we didn't have any gratitude for. We just brought it with cold hard cash with a full wallet. So you can have that one. Matched your blocks, mate. Thanks. You're nice. I mean... oh! We're not done with the book either! Child with an Odowa mask. Child's play. You played hide and seek and gave 2 of your masks to the child with the Odowa mask on the moon. One more quest line. Can I ask a question? Your friends, what kind of people are they? I wonder, do those people think of you as friend? Back at the hill. We're not going to be wearing the salvager's gear for this. Not every single time, that would be a bit silly. It'll kill the joke. We'll go with Got next. I'm not too sure if that's how you actually pronounce it, but I do need to swap over my Goron mask, because we know what's coming. In fact, I'm going to actually swap off my bunny hood for... Actually, no, do not swap off my bunny hood. I still need that, but I will replace my hook shot. Not really useful at the moment. Masks, you have a lot. You too, will you be a mask salesman? These guys all want masks. Gonna run low soon. At this rate, you can have the key to mask. Go summon a kitsune here or something if you find some bushes. Oh, you want more? Even Link was shocked. He backed up for a second. How about you bust a move? Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. Let's play. Alright, I'll hide. Okay, most difficult one of the bunch already. So those panels, they're pretty much like if you hit them, you will respawn back at the start. And when you respawn back at the start, it's basically just like falling into the pit, so treat them like pits, really. That take longer for you to respawn because they do a fancy little animation. Again, you don't take damage from Void Out. We need the Gorn's Mask. So Dalmani, if you please, we want to try and roll as straight as possible, and then once we're going, we just need to tap left and right every so often to straighten ourselves. Use the chests to ricochet, and don't hold forward. Just let the game do it by itself and just adjust your angle accordingly. In order to get the heart piece in this segment, we need to go all the way through in one go. Oh, cut that corner a little bit, but we're almost on the final bend. Oh my god, I'm going to nail this in one almost. Okay, I wasn't too sure if I was going to nail this in one, but I think I just did it. That's not often that happens. Oh, I can't be mad about that, can I? Oh shit, no! I let go of the A button, but... Oh, wow, okay, I talked too soon. Right, so you know what happened there? Because obviously I have to play the N64 version as well, I was holding the A button to stay curled. But I'll let go of the A button now, I don't pop. It's a button press in the 3D version, I completely forgot about that. So technically I did make it, so I'm just going to cut back to the end there, because I got confused by not holding the A button. Or by holding the A button, but I was supposed to just press it and hold it. And that's a weird skew with bounce that can happen a lot. By the way, when you respawn, these pots do hold magic, so that you will never run out of magic. But since I drunk Chateau Marani, that shouldn't be a problem for me. But yeah, in the N64 version, bouncing off of these chests can be a little bit more finicky than most. I don't know if the hitboxes were a little bit touched up on the 3D version, but you could bounce off in a direction that was not intended at all. What the flip? Literal what the flip. Right, we got it another time, and this time I'm pressing the A button. To uncurl. God damn it. Now we got the heart piece. Probably failed that about 20 times, but I kept a little bit in there for you guys, so you had some failure. Just annoys me I did actually do it first try with commentary, and that had to happen. But, you know, can't win them all, I guess. I would take off the mask, but, you know, there's no point checking there on any of these. We just do a little... No. What? I didn't make that, hello? Well, that's annoying. Well, even if I landed there, getting back to where we need to is actually not too bad. Because even if you do fall, I'll show you how you get back from that spot anyway. So, we want to bounce off of these chests over here after these triple jump ramps here. Stop at these green pots. Stay as a Goron, and carefully walk across this. Seriously, there's gossip stones everywhere. If we did actually make that jump and then cancel out at these pots here, we would be able to cross this bridge, which is what we need to do. If you continued going forward, you would have ended up back at the start, and you wouldn't want that. But if you void out, that's what's going to happen anyway. Shouldn't have hit the edge there, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe I just didn't have the max boost for too long to actually reach max speed. What we need to do from here is go across this very perilous bridge, make this jump to this ice door, and that's it, really. We can now take that off, and leave. Found you? You found me. I want more masks. Alright, what can we get rid of? I mean, we don't need Cafe's mask anymore. We don't even need that anymore unless we need to start the whole thing. More. And we don't need to start the whole thing anymore because we're saving Termina today. I mean, technically it doesn't have much of a use. If we play Battle of the Windfish, we don't need it, so you can have that too. Yeah, thanks. You're nice. You play hide and seek with and gave 4 of your masks to the child of the got mask on the moon. Can I ask you a question? You, what makes you happy? I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy too? I'd like to think. I like to think I'm quite the helpful person. Help out a lot of my friends. Normally the voice of reason. I play Devil's Advocate a lot. But you know, everyone has their stresses in life, and this game's pretty much got that 5-stage depression thing going on because, you know, that's a fan theory, and even though it wasn't intended by the devs, they can see what it means because they were going for certain themes in certain spots. I'm always going to Twin Mold. I guess I really want to get on with that one. It's actually, and honestly, the most fun of the 3, and I just remembered I need to swap off that. What were you? Nice weather, isn't it? Masks. You have a lot. You too. Will you be a mask salesman? And I'll play with you. So the masks. Give me some. Oh, hello there. I'll give you some masks as well. Just give me a minute. We're dwindling here. I might have some stuff you might like. How do you like smelling things? You can be a fish and then something else. More. Okay. How about a cow? Yeah, you can be a bunch of different animals. More. Or, go on a march, I guess. Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Oh, he's back again. Hide and seek. Let's play. Alright. I'll hide. And I'm actually going to overlay an image that, funnily enough, I found online for the map on screen, because there is no map for the entirety of the moon. Yeah, we've got multiple choice. This kind of gives it away, but it's just so you know what to do, because if you do actually go for the goal, you kind of lock yourself out of the heart piece, especially in the N64 version, but we'll cover that when we leave. So, what I want to do is transform, because we kind of need it. Mikhail's swimming prowess, and annoyingly enough, Acquire Magic. But they give you pots all the way through this. So, as you see, we need to... Oh, well, if I dive first, I want to do this correctly. There's a crystal switch here. So, in the 3D version, they completely redesigned this. There are still 6 exits, but it's like, choose the correct path. But if you don't choose the heart piece and not void out on that choice, then you're locked out of the heart piece. You'll have to restart the whole game to get it. Especially, again, in the N64 version. But it's a lot more complicated in that one. So, I'm guessing they changed it to be a little bit different. I'm not too sure why this is the biggest... Another one of the biggest differences between the two games. But we have a little bit of a challenge here. Instead of just trying to find our way, what we need to do is hit that switch, which opens up the gates, so that we can flip our way through. And then we've got to swim as quickly as possible to dolphin dive our way out at the right time to get through, because the gate will shut if you're not quick enough. Go on then. Wait, it won't lock us in? Oh, there we are. Okay, I was a little bit hasty. I was just about to move on. But yeah, that is what would lock you out in the 3D version if you did reach the end and then decide not to bail. You're then locked in, and if this was the end, you would have to try again. But they block it off in segments in this one, so it's not too egregious. But in the 3D version, it could be literally just trial and error. So here it's like a little bit less trial and error, but you've got a little bit of a time aspect to it. So for this one, we want to go right. Swim through here. I'm going to take the right side. In fact, there is a clue. Notice that there were fishies in this direction, but not hovering around the other two entrances. The fishies actually give you the correct direction to go to. So in the 3DS version, you've also got a little environmental hint as to which way you need to go. I don't think they have that for the final segment here, which we want to go straight forward. Now, if I could credit the person who made this little map, I would, but it was on the wiki, I think, or Zelda Dungeon, so that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a clue as to the middle way actually giving us what we need, but again, the heart piece is optional. It's just a little bit annoying if you can't actually get it and you get yourself locked out. So, let's flippity-doo-dah. I mean, there's just this one thing in here. I guess we'll check it. This is what I mean by, like, all these not really helping much. Its words are etched in secret. Seems the Deku Scrub Butler had the Mask of Sense. And that's literally the clue. It's not even a clue. It just tells you where the mask is. So it gives you an idea like, hey, this NPC has the mask. That's where you need to go. So as I said in the 3DS version, the N64 version is completely different. They changed it completely. Complete redesign. Doesn't look like that at first glance, but it'll be much different. Now, there is no map, and I did stick in a map on the 3DS version. So here's a map of the N64 version. As you can see, there's still 6 exits, but they're completely different. And once again, if you go the wrong way, as in go the correct way to leave, you could miss out on the heart piece. So first of all, obviously we want the heart piece, so we want to go left once and then right all other times. The only difference is that you don't have any switches or dolphin jumps that require magic in order to make, so there is less skill. There's also less of a time-based challenge. It's just trial and error, and hopefully you'll get the correct way. And at the end of every single one of these, once again, there's a gossip stone basically telling you, if you wear the Mask of Truth, where a mask is, just giving you out the answer. I bonked, that's not ideal. And then we just follow this all the way down. Hopefully we won't get pushed by the current. Reminds me of the tubes in that one flume ride in Spyro. There we are, heart piece. Happy days. Right, now we need to get out of here because we've already covered that in the 3DX version. And we drop on in once again. Actually, no, this isn't where we started, but well, it's fine. Let's just jump in, and this time I'm going to go left twice. And then I'm going to go right twice, because the heart piece and the exit, as you can tell from the map here, are pretty much right next to each other. That should be it. Whee! And there we are, he's waiting for us. And we respawn back here, so now we can actually go the way that we need to go. Yeah, so we still have to do the time puzzles, unfortunately. As you've seen in the N64 version, yeah, it's just an intertwining bunch of I almost took the wrong way there for a second. It's just an intertwining bunch of pipes that you just have to kind of bloom your way through. Here, it's just sectioned off in different ways. There's still 6 exits, which I find really interesting. It's like they literally just broke it up for the sake of it. Also, once again, Shatamarani, if you got it in this cycle, or just brought it before you went into the moon. Very useful, even in both versions. Believe me. That's a bonk. Thankfully, we don't lose too much time, as we've seen with the gates. They're not that strict, but they do get stricter. I did show it off on the first one, but normally when we hop through... Okay, that one still had a little bit of time. Oh, there we are. It just went ting right when I went for the door. Right, so now for the final one. Just follow the fishies. They will lead you right. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Get it? Because the fish lead you. That's the reference I'm trying to make. We're going to go straight up. Straight to the top. Do the magic if we so wish. Do not go through the hole and mess up the jump. I actually messed up the jump. Why is it when I say something and I nail it, I then immediately screw it up at the point of nailing it? I gotta stop doing that. Alright, so we're back on the final one again. I've whacked the crystal, and you can see that when it opens up, there is a door there. So, I mean, that sounds pretty obvious, but don't believe it. Because when you go through here and actually make that jump, if you realise when I did actually miss it, technically I wasn't already at the end. And that time I made it. But don't stop. There's no door. In fact, there's a little bit more, and they want you to push just a little bit longer. Whoa. I just saw all the secrets. Boundary break much? That was unintentional, but hey. You're given just enough time to make the final door. If you don't make it, well, you gotta do that again. All of it. Oh, we are here. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. I'm running out, buddy. How'd you like fairies? That's a creature, technically. I mean, they're magical. More. Okay. Trying to go with a theme here, but I'm starting to run low. Do you want Don Garo? More. It's a stone, Georg. You can have it. Thanks, you're nice. I'm not giving my buddyhood to no one! Child with a Georg mask gave 6 of your masks to him. 2, 4, 6. The next one's gone on 8 in total. Which, other than my transformation masks, is all I have left, including the bunny hood. And the mask of truth. Can I ask you a question? The right thing, what is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it make everybody happy? Very philosophical, life-answering questions. Technically doing the right thing is, well, right, but not everyone's going to be happy, because the people who do the bad things don't want the right things to happen, otherwise they would do it themselves. Therefore, they're not going to be happy about it. So, some people can be twisted. And in Majora's case, they want to consume everything, so maybe their last line of defense before facing us properly is to try and break us down, or, you know, make us question our life choices? They're really trying to attack deep into our psyche. Nice weather, isn't it? Masks. You have a lot. I mean, I don't actually. I've gone through quite a few. Will you be a mask salesman? I have been! Well, actually, I've been doing really bad as a salesman. I've been given the masks just to play hide and seek as like a friggin' entry fee. Where's my payment? Well, I guess it could be the heart pieces, but I have to do a challenge to get those, so yeah, where's my money? I've got a full wallet, but still, where's my compensation? I'll play with you. The masks. Give me some. Maybe the happy mask salesman likes people to be happy and believe in their strengths. Maybe we have to be selfless and just give these masks. Sell them for our own true happiness. It really makes you wonder, don't it? I'm running out of stuff, so, how do you feel about going for a theme? I mean, it seems pretty bad to give this thing the Giant's mask, but considering what your mask is supposed to be about, you're a bit disproportionate, so you can have this. More. Oh, okay. How about the hole we kind of set? Makes sense. More. More than that came from Garo's mask. You can be a bandit. More. And you can also be a Gibdu. Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. Let's play. Alright, I'll hide. Alrighty. We'll stop up on health if we need it, but it's just rupees because I've got full health. That means we have combat. So you know what we need. I'm going to move the Mask of Truth up there. Bring out the sword here so we can chop our fools into pieces. And... yeah, I'm going to... no, wait, hang on. No, I don't need to do that. I'm going to put bomb shoes on. You'll see what I mean. Mainly because I know what's coming. Whoa, psychedelic room. Very stained glass window-esque. Dinophos! Just one? I had to defeat 3 and more to get a heart piece. Get out of it. Seriously, Majora? This is all you got? Or Twin Mold's remains? Yeah, just like what we had in Gikana, we got a little bit of a boss fight going on. Or a gauntlet, shall I say. Seems the one cursed by the strange, sparkling gold spiders had the Mask of Truth. That is probably the most pointless and paradoxal, convoluted message ever. You can't even get this tip if you don't have the mask. You have to wear the mask to talk to the stone to get the tip to get the mask. What? Oh, it is not worth. Unless you are really struggling to find all the masks, these stones are useless. Which I guess could be useful, but we do have the internet now. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, it's you again. Let's go. I'm going to spin. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, we'll just do what we did before. Roll, you bouncy fool. Ow. It's fine. There we are, that'll do. Ouch. Oh, he got me. Okay, I thought I side jumped away enough. Yeah, this room is very small, very hard to actually dodge him properly. Rolling, I find, is the best method of getting him. If he does a jump to disappear, just roll underneath him. There we are. He keeps getting me when I'm trying to roll. There we are, got him. Thankfully, we have the hearts and defense. Ah, interesting. We can't climb up there. Guess we need the hook shot. Aha! Arrows? You're gonna need arrows. Seems his mother, Madame Aroma, has the cafe's mask. One of the easiest masks to get. You don't have to do literally anything. You just talk to Madame Aroma and you get it. Honestly, if you haven't already given away the Mask of Truth, you don't need it. These tips are worthless. Oh boy. Guess I took that off too soon. Let's go. I'll get you with my backflip technique. There we go. Easy. Now we're just going to spin! Yeah, you better not let your guard down, mate. You'll just get clept in twain. Happy days. Now, I would open that up. But I'll tell you right now, it's bomb shoes. There's no way to hook shot up there. Because the chest didn't spawn up there this time. But if you do look around the room... Cracked wall! Right there. Because I pressed the wrong button yet again. I don't know how I keep doing that. There's a way on doing this. Just drop a bomb shoe in the wrong direction. Actually, in the N64 version, that works. Maybe I've got to stand a little bit closer to this wall and do it. So it actually travels enough. There we go. It's because the room has an extra little lip there. And there is also an eye switch that... Stop pressing A, Sean. What are you doing? Is, you know, that's why we got the arrows. We need to shoot that eyeball. But if, for whatever reason, these are the only 10 bomb shoes you have to try and solve this puzzle, and you can't, because you can't get the timing down for whatever reason, you're not out of luck. You might think, oh, well, I've screwed it up. Guess I'll just take the warp at the start and just go fight Majora and come back with a new cycle, just like in the Zora room with Georg's child. But not the case. For some reason, now, note real quick here that there's nothing there, right? And that we have not shot that eyeball. If you go into the previous room, and play the Song of Storms. And this is something that I found about when I was looking up stuff, because I was like, is there actually a way to not be screwed out? Not only will you obviously get like a golden fairy or a big pink fairy in the N64 version, which will fully heal you and give you magic, which you can't catch in a bottle, but by playing the Song of Storms in this room with the Gossip Stone, and then going back into the room, all of a sudden there is a ladder. A ladder which you would have gotten if you shot the eyeball. I took a picture of it again. Oh, damn it. It's because I want to zoom in, and I keep thinking A is zoom in. But yeah, the eyeball switch is now active. I didn't shoot that. For some reason, playing the Song of Storms in the previous room will solve the next room's puzzle. Interesting. All-night mask at the Curiosity Shop. Again, well, you may not know it's in there, but yeah, that's just money. Grog of the Cuckoo Shack holds the bunny hood. Now this is probably the most useful tip if it wasn't at the end of the game. Obviously, we have got these Gossip Stones sprinkled throughout Termina anyway. These are just duplicates, really. Like the one that told us about Fierce Deity, that's probably in here somewhere. We still haven't got that yet. Wait a minute. Oh, heart piece. There we are. That's one thing done. We have assembled our final heart container. Maximum health. The owner of the Curiosity Shop is keeping the Keaton mask. Couldn't get the angle there, but yeah, there's a cracked wall above us, which means more bomb chews. Now, I'm pretty sure if I go to... I think you actually have to stand next to this one and do it again. If you don't have any bomb chews. It's actually kind of required to open the next door. Don't need to grab the fairy. We're just going to ignore it. Open the door, please. Thank you. The door's not open. However... Oh, it didn't work. Why did it not work? Camera? Camera! Try to turn around and leave. Did that not work? Maybe it's this one then. Unless you just got to spawn the fairies from each one in the room. That's the trigger. I know it does it in one of these. Ah! Look! The bars on the door are now not there. The door's now opened. But we haven't blown that up. Let's see if I can still do that. Because I've got plenty of bomb chews. But I wanted to show you that you can do this without bomb chews. There we are! And there is a ice switch encased in ice, so you also need fire arrows. Shoot it and the door will open. But, as you noticed, the eye is closed. We have already done it. I don't know why the Song of Storms is just basically an easy pass, but it is. And it works in both versions. Something that I found out just by researching. And, hello there. Before I taught you, let's sort out our equipment. Because we're not going to have, much else. Because we've only got 4 masks left that are not transformation masks. Oh boy. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. I mean, you can take this, because I have no use for it anymore. More. Yeah. Do you like explosions? More. There was a couple that you're trying to destroy. More. Can't make me do this! Thanks. You're nice. Yeah, mate, this one hurts. I guess I could go and roll, but... What do you set up my equipment? And we're not yet done? Yeah, we played with the child with the twin mode mask. We gave 8 of our remaining masks that don't want the transformation masks. What more do you need? I ask a question. Your true face. What kind of face is it? What do you mean? I wonder. Face under the mask. Is that your true face? That is very meta. Because Link, by design, like, when Miyamoto created the character, his name is Link because he's supposed to be a connection between the game and the player. You're supposed to be embodying Link. You're putting yourself in his boots. But at the same time, is it saying that being a hero is like some sort of facade? Do we put on a face to show courage? Are we even true to ourselves? That's probably the most deep question so far. There's not much else to do other than to talk to the final kid left alone. And it's the one that's literally at the base of the tree, smack dab middle of this massive field, inside of the moon, that is trying to destroy the world. And it's wearing the mask. I'm going to continue next time, because that took a while. See you for the finale. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. See you guys then.